last night I was supposed to be in Tupelo, Mississippi, and I did not make it down there last night, but I will be there this coming Friday. Robert Fuller and myself will be there for a big Texas death match in Tupelo. I wanted to mention that. And also, I wanted to say hello to a lot of people that some fine folks that I got to see last Sunday over at the Johnson Care Home. I judged a beauty contest, and the winner was Crown the Queen. She was, I think, 89 years old. Lovely little lady, and it was a lot of fun, so I want to say hello to all of those folks. Now, you want to talk about Monday night and Toru Tanaka.
Toru Tanaka, the Southern heavyweight champ. I had a chance to talk to him a little bit earlier, and if you would, I'd like for you to stay here and listen to what this big Japanese wrestler had to say in terms of his championship.
Okay.
We have not had the opportunity to interview the new Southern heavyweight champion, Professor Toru Tanaka. We'd asked him once before, and that was after he and Robert Fuller had won the Southern tag team. He refused to come back and wrestle with him, but he did win the Southern heavyweight title match, or title, and he will be putting that on the line against a guy who has held the title longer than anybody. That's next Monday night, Jerry the King Lawler.
Let me first say this to Mr. Lawler if he's watching monitor. Mr. Lawler, you are an ex-king. I am a king, #1. You are past king. You're no more champion. You're no more #1 king. I am the king now. All ex-kings looking forward to try to come back to take title again. But you, I'm going to make you ex-king. You wait and see.
Professor Toru Tanaka, the Southern heavyweight champion. When he's through with an interview, he's through with an interview.
Didn't have a lot to say, but that didn't keep him from talking, did it? Yeah. You know, and I couldn't really hear exactly what I said, but I've heard through the grapevine some of the things that he's been saying. I know one thing that he's got in mind. You know, I think he says that, well, I'm sure that he is well-versed in martial arts. He thinks he's a big karate and judo champion, and he has said that there's no way that anybody with a broken hand is going to be able to stand up to a black belt in karate. Well, what we're going to find out, you know, he says he's the champion, but to me, he certainly hasn't convinced me that he's a champion. He hasn't beaten anybody. He didn't beat Ron Fuller to win the belt. You know, the belt was handed to him. Right. He didn't beat Jimmy Golden last week. He hadn't beaten anybody, and he's walking around calling himself the champion. Well, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the last person that won that title was Austin Idol, because Ron Fuller didn't beat Austin Idol. If the truth was known about that, I won the belt for Ron Fuller by distracting Austin Idol. That's how he got the belt. Then Toru Tanaka, he gets the belt handed from Ron Fuller over to him. Now, I've beaten Austin Idol. We got him out of my hair finally. He's gone for good, I hope. Now we got Toru Tanaka, who's calling himself a champion. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Tanaka. You call me the ex-king if you want to. Well, you can ask anybody around this town who the king is, and they're going to tell you it's me right here. And if you think I'm the ex-king, you just come down there Monday night, and you're going to find out. The only thing that's going to be an X in that Mid-South Coliseum Monday night is going to be you. You're going to be the ex-Southern heavyweight champion. We're going to get that belt back around my waist where it belongs, where it rightfully belongs, Mr. Tanaka, and we're going to just see how well this cast can stand up against that martial arts, and I think it's going to do pretty doggone well.
We'll look at it. That'll be coming up Monday night. Good luck to you down there, Jerry, and we're going to see him back in action trying to get his belt back. We got young Mike Stallings, who will be making his first appearance in quite some time on Studio Wrestling, and we'll get to him in just a moment.